The world was dying. A creeping darkness had fallen, smothering the land in shadow. Hope dwindled with each passing day. The air grew heavy, thick with despair. John, a blacksmith with calloused hands and a kind heart, watched his world crumble. He felt a pang in his chest, a constant ache for something he couldn't place. It was the absence of his other half, his soulmate, taken by the encroaching darkness. He knew he had to find her. Their reunion, he felt, was the only hope left. With a heavy heart but resolute spirit, John decided to venture into the abyss. John stepped into the darkness. The familiar warmth of the sun was gone, replaced by a biting cold that seeped into his bones. The path was treacherous, littered with the remnants of a world losing hope. Fear gnawed at him, whispering doubts in his ears. But John clung to the memory of his soulmate, her laughter echoing in the silence of his heart. Her love was a beacon, guiding him through the oppressive darkness. He would find her no matter the cost, his resolve hardened with every step. He would bring back the light for her, for his family, for the world. The darkness played tricks on John's mind. It conjured illusions, twisting his memories into painful reminders of what was lost. He saw his children playing in the sun-drenched fields, a stark contrast to the desolate landscape surrounding him. He heard his wife's laughter, a painful reminder of the warmth he yearned for. Despair threatened to consume him, to drag him down into the abyss, but each time he would look at the faint glimmer of light in the distance, the light that symbolized his soulmate and their shared destiny. That light fueled his determination, pushing him forward. He wouldn't let the darkness win, not while a flicker of hope remained. As John ventured deeper, he began to hear whispers. At first they were faint, lost in the howling wind that seemed to emanate from the heart of the darkness. But as he pressed on, the whispers grew stronger, clearer. They spoke of his journey, of his love, of his destiny. They were the whispers of his soulmate, guiding him through the darkness. He followed the sound of her voice, his heart pounding with anticipation. Each whisper was a step closer, a reassurance that he was on the right path. Section 5-2, Become One. The darkness parted. Standing before John, bathed in a radiant light, was his soulmate. Her eyes, filled with a love that transcended the darkness, met his. Time seemed to stand still. The years of separation melted away in the warmth of her gaze. He rushed to her, embracing her tightly. It was as if a missing piece of his soul had been found. Their reunion was not just a meeting, but a merging. Their love, amplified by their time apart, blazed brighter than ever, a beacon of hope in the suffocating darkness. Section 6, a light that burns twice as bright. Hand in hand, John and his soulmate turned to face the darkness. They knew what they had to do. Their combined love, a force more powerful than any darkness, flowed between them. It crackled in the air, a beacon of defiance against the encroaching shadows. With a shared look, a silent understanding passing between them, they unleashed their combined light. It erupted from them, a blinding wave of pure energy that ripped through the darkness, tearing it asunder. The shadows recoiled, shrieking as they were consumed by the light. Section 7, Dawn breaks. Silence descended. The darkness was gone, vanished without a trace. John and his soulmate stood at the heart of what was once a vortex of despair, now bathed in the soft glow of their love. Above them, the clouds parted, revealing a sky just beginning to lighten with the promise of dawn. The air, once heavy and oppressive, was now clear and sweet. The world was reborn, cleansed by the power of their love. Birdsong filled the air, a symphony of life, celebrating the return of light. A new day had begun. Section 8, Homeward Bound. With the darkness vanquished, John thought of his family. He yearned to hold them, to share the joy of the new dawn. His soulmate, sensing his desire, smiled, her eyes filled with understanding. Together, hand in hand, they walked towards the rising sun, towards home. The journey back was easier. The path, once fraught with peril, now seemed to welcome them. The world was alive with the sound of renewal. Every rustle of leaves, every chirp of a cricket was a testament to their victory. Section 9, A New Beginning. John reached his home. His children, faces etched with worry, rushed into his arms. His wife, tears of relief streaming down her face, embraced him tightly. He held them close, feeling the warmth of their love chase away the last vestiges of the darkness he had faced. His soulmate stood back, a knowing smile on her face. She had done her part. She had helped bring light back into the world. As the sun rose higher, bathing the land in its golden rays, she faded away, her purpose fulfilled. John, his heart full of gratitude and love, began to rebuild his life, his family, his world. The darkness was gone, replaced by a newfound appreciation for the light and the love that had brought him back from the brink.